AITA? She said I overreacted. I, 27F, had a disagreement with a fairly close friend. 30F. She has a 2.5-year-old son. I have a 5-month-old daughter. She kept joking about them being boyfriend and girlfriend, getting married when they're older. Fine. Whatever. But then she started encouraging her 2.5-year-old that my baby is his girlfriend. He started constantly trying to kiss her on the lips. I asked my friend to stop encouraging this as 1. I don't feel comfortable, and don't consider it age-appropriate behavior, and 2. He goes to nursery and it's sick season. I don't want anyone kissing my baby. She blew up saying I'm overreacting and I'm sexualizing her child. She brought the abuse I suffered as a child into it and threw it in my face, saying my baggage has fueled me up. I told her that the argument of whether or not it was appropriate aside. I almost lost my oldest to RSV as a child and don't want anyone kissing my baby and making her sick. She continued to encourage her son to kiss my daughter. I told her she is no longer welcome in my home, and that I cannot be friends with someone who will not respect boundaries that I set for myself of children. She freaked out, calling me many choice names in front of my children, and I told her if she didn't leave I would call the police. We have been friends for nearly 4 years, and I feel awful ending that. But I really feel strongly about my boundaries not being respected. AITA? I feel like maybe I could have overreacted like she said. So maybe I could be. But I also feel like regardless of my reasons, what I say with my child goes and should be respected. NTA. She said you were sexualizing your child? Projection much? That's just weird. NTA 1. She is not teaching her son what consent is. 2. Both kids are too young to think about being girlfriend and boyfriend and kissing. She is the one sexualizing the kids. 3. She is a TA for bringing up the abuse you suffered. 4. You had reasonable reasons to tell her to stop. She is deserved your reaction since she ignored your requests. NTA. She's an idiot. Clearly the one doing the sexualizing. And I'm sorry. But throwing your own abusive childhood in your face is unacceptable. I would seriously question if this friendship is really worth it to you. She blew up saying I'm overreacting and I'm sexualizing her child. Like encouraging 2 babies to kiss and saying they are dating? NTA. Even if you did overreact, which you didn't, what you say and or want for your baby, within reason, should never be ignored. Woo. NTA. But she is creepy as all hell. She didn't just cross boundaries. She brought a whole brass band and celebrated it. You did what any sane, rational thinking parent would do. Of course you want to keep the creepy lunatic away from your child and stop her making her child kiss yours. Typing that out myself doesn't make it sound any less creepy. Your friend not only ignored your requests, she kept pushing something I don't think any parent should be comfortable with. She's really weird. NTA. Can't stand people who start romanticizing their children and trying to set them up with other kids. It's really creepy. Also, doesn't your friend know it's really unsafe to kiss babies directly on the lips? Edited due to poor phrasing. NTA. You have a valid reason to be uncomfortable with it. NTA 1. There is no reason for kissing babies, children at all, especially if someone is forcing this to. She is sexualizing the situation with telling her son about the baby being his girlfriend and he should kiss her. 3. Her saying that your past fed you up is a really low blow. You don't need enemies in your life with friends like that. NTA. You said your issue wasn't the boyfriend, girlfriend thing. Though that is concerning, tbh. but the fact that a toddler was kissing your baby. You asked her to stop, which is a reasonable boundary. She's the one who not only blew up, which is an overreaction, but kept telling her son to kiss your daughter. Why would you spend time with someone who ignores your boundaries like that? NTA. If anyone was sexualizing your baby, it was her. She took that joke too far and wouldn't stop after you told her to. If she can't respect your boundaries now, she never will. You are better without her in your life. NTA. She was both creepy and inconsiderate. NTA. First of all, your kid. Your boundaries. Secondly, she's setting her kid up for failure. He's at the age where they start learning what consent and autonomy are through basic interaction. Hugs, kisses, petting animals. And she's actively encouraging him to just do whatever anyway. NTA. Even if your requests were unreasonable, they weren't. You set your boundaries and she should have respected them. She chose not to and was met with the consequences of her own actions. NTA. What she did was seriously fucked up, like bringing up your past, and you didn't overreact at all. It's your child and you should do everything you can to protect them. NTA. I'm not 100% sure what you said, but from what it seems you were very reasonable and respectful. The person that overreacted was her, not you. NTA. Accuses you of sexualizing her child while calling your baby her child's girlfriend and encouraging them to kiss like adults do? Does your friend not hear the words that leave her mouth? You have every right to end that friendship, and it will be much better for your family's health in the long run, especially given that she has no problem bringing up your trauma as a weapon against you. NTA. You're putting the health and safety of both your child and really hers too first. She's not thinking clearly. NTA. It's creepy when anybody says that about children. And the kissing thing is even worse. If it doesn't stop, tell her neither her or her kid is allowed near yours. NTA at all. I really hate it when people look at toddlers, babies, and go like, that's your girlfriend. Give her a kiss, or any of the like. Or when they call babies heartbreakers, or a ladies' man, or say they're flirty. I don't like it. Let babies be babies, kids be kids, etc. But like you said, even if it wasn't about the appropriateness of these actions, you still worry about your baby getting sick, which is super valid. Even without your past scare of your other child getting very sick. It's a pandemic right now and babies can't be vaccinated. A comedian I have followed for years. Her son got COVID last year when he was about 3 to 4 months old. He survived, but he was in the ICU for a while and it was quite scary for her. I can't imagine. Keeping your baby healthy is a valid reason. Preventing your baby from being sexualized is also a valid reason. All of your reasons are valid. Again, NTA. I get you're sad that the friendship ended. But you don't need friends who don't respect your boundaries. NTA. Even without being abused, anyone would recognize this as weird, at the very least.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.